All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Korash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the elect Akim wa Akwa, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. And this is going to be another video through the Spirit. All right, the fact that, I'm going to let this clip play and I got another clip. But the man who's ruling the planet, Esau Edom, he needs to stop ruling the planet. All right, he's corrupting all that is good. He's degrading life in general in all aspects. All right. And even the very things that he loves to employ to torture and maim and cause problems for the chosen people, even his own creations and his own devices and instances turn against him. All right. And we're going to see one of these instances of a cop dog saying, man, you know what, man, it's not right. Let me help this Jake out. All right. And I'm going to let y'all see this video if y'all haven't seen it already. All right. And I got some scriptures that come to mind because basically, hey, Esau Edom, he's been ruling over the planet in wickedness, not only against us, the Israelites, but everything in general. All right. And even a damn dog knows wickedness when it sees it. All right. We're going to get some scriptures. This man is going to be pulled out of power soon. Every creature that he rules over now, he's going to be beneath it in the kingdom. And everything on planet Earth is waiting. All right, let me get that out of Romans. Even the little pebbles and the little goddamn plankton in the ocean is waiting for this man to lose power so that who can rule? Romans 8 and 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh. All right. This deals with us. Us the Israelites, we're creatures too. But a creature is of the creation. All right, something made. So all of the Heavenly Father's works down here on planet Earth truly is waiting for this man to go out of power, whether they realize it or not subconsciously. These heathen are tired of this white man too, y'all. They're gonna be much happier in the kingdom being slaves under us because we're gonna do it right. All right, so let's let it play.
Cop being so violent that his own canine decides to attack him rather than the potential suspect. Here it is.
So it looks like there was an issue going on, and our people have a bad habit of, the powers that are at B, you got to learn when to shut your mouth and let them do what they do. But our people, they're in the world, so they don't know that. So it looks like, the cops were about to be arresting somebody, and the Jake there didn't like it. So he got to talking and running his mouth. So the cop was like, fuck it, I'm going to target you then. Which, hey, we in this wicked world, but that is a natural spirit. Even if the woman isn't yours, you see a woman of your nation getting antagonized by a heathen, that's a natural spirit to want to go over there and fucking crack that heathen skull in. All right, that's why we need to get out of this captivity. But let me let it go.
What he do? He ain't do that.
So right there, the officer went to apprehend the man, and the dog was like, wait a minute, officer, that's not right. And the dog started harassing his own owner. Why? Because even the dog can see that situation wasn't right. And I'm gonna let this dude talk for a second. All right, because those canine dogs are trained to stop an aggressor. So the dog recognized that in this situation that the police officer rather than the Negro was the aggressor here.
Panama City Beach. All right. Now, you clearly saw the black male doing absolutely nothing illegal, just simply walking and talking. But see, the cop thought it was an easy opportunity to show his authority, to show his strength. How dare they talk back to me? I am the law.
And that's the mind of the Edomite, which is why, the scriptures tell you, when you come near to him, it tells you that in Sirach. I'll just get it real quick. When you come near to this devil, you know, y'all don't fuck around with him. Like, you know, for real, you know, we be in a, hey, I beat him up in my imagination just like y'all. Hey, when I be having my little imaginary arguments and fights, I'll be whooping cops' asses too. But every time I get stopped out, how's it going, sir? Yes, sir. No, sir. You know, be reasonable. You know, don't be out here. You know, we know the truth, but these cops will still bust our dome too. Don't be out here acting a nut. Sirach 9 and 13. Keep thee far from the man that hath power to kill, so shalt thou not doubt the fear of death. And if thou come unto him, make no fault. Meaning, don't make too many mistakes. Don't do something that you know is gonna set that cop off. Don't move your hands too fast. Don't start arguing with him. Don't start cursing him out. Don't start reaching for nothing. Do exactly as you're told. Because if you do otherwise, what? At least he take away thy life presently. Remember that thou goest in the midst of snares, and that thou walkest upon the battlements of the city. Meaning what? He'll kill you on the spot. You got to know what times we're living in. And when you go to the beginning of the book of Sirach, you know, the men who wrote this, they were around in the time of the Greeks. So they were dealing with this, all right? It tells you Evergades, all right? Because what you had, let me go to the first chapter real quick. It tells you, it was the three men. You had Joshua, the son of Sirach, the grandson of Joshua. All right, they were around in the time of coming into Egypt. Says when Euergades was king, you know. So they was dealing with this. All right, but back to the video mainly, you know. So Jake, the dog came to his defense.
I want to remind everyone. Let's put up a picture of the K9 biting the cop.
Right there.
You see, we've made a lot of jokes about this, you know.
And you know, and there's a guy, he comes on later, but I want to get to the next video. This dog didn't full-fledged attack the cop. You know, that dog, them dogs know how to kill. But the dog was just getting him up off the Jake. You know, was just fucking with him. But this goes to show you, you know, the world is turning against this man. All right, I'm gonna get this out of Isaiah 14. All right, now this is parabolic speech. All right. After this man falls, the whole earth is going to be happy, even the animals in it. Isaiah 14 and 6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindereth. All right, so when this man's fall comes, no one's going to be there to help him nor stop it. Everyone's actually going to be happy. All right, now it tells you in Revelation the heathen are going to mourn because they're going to lose, you know, their ability to make money off of this bitch. But ultimately, they'll be happier in the kingdom under us, all right? We're going to show them how to get down. Verse 7, it says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. You know, once again, this is parabolic. You know, not the whole planet isn't going to stand up singing, but this is showing you that the planet is going to be in a better state in general. Even all the other heathen, when they're under our rulership, they're going to be in a more joyous state, all right? Dealing with us than to deal with Edom, because we're going to deal in righteousness. We ain't just going up and just crack heads just to crack heads. Even though, you know, we talk our shit, you know, we're going to have our spiritual power, but we're going to punish righteousness with righteousness and accordingly. This devil sets up wickedness and then will punish you wickedly, and will punish you for trying to be righteous. He pollutes the earth, he pollutes the water, he pollutes the air. Everybody's smaller and weaker. The earth is tired of this. All right, verse 8, it says, yeah, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, thou art laid down, no fellers come up against us. All right, and dealing firstly, you know, us, basically, humanity in general is going to be happy that Esau is going to have fallen out of power, because, you know, the men are oftentimes likened to the trees in the scriptures. But even, you know, look, hey, even the trees is going to be damn happy. All right, you read in the law in Deuteronomy, the scriptures tell you, you ain't supposed to be going around chopping down every damn tree, especially those that bear fruit, because they're needful for our existence. All right, so all of the creation, all the inhabitants of the earth, man and beast, will be happy when this man has fallen down, because he will no longer be allowed to pollute and destroy the earth. When you go over to Isaiah the 24th chapter, it tells you I'll get this. 24 and 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Who's the main inhabitant? Who is the main inhabitant defiling it? Esau, Edom. All right, our people too, but Esau, Edom is the one ruling over. It says, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right there. So this man has the earth in a lamentable estate by forcing wickedness upon it. It's bad enough that he's already wicked, but when you have the ruler force wickedness on the world, now the whole entire world is wicked. All right, so now all of the creation is waiting for this man to fall, and this was just a little glimpse of that, y'all. His own dog that he trained from a puppy up even recognized that this is some bullshit. I gotta step in there and intervene and stop this goddamn cracker. All right. Proverbs 29. You know, hell yeah, I'm gonna have to get it in a couple spots. Proverbs 29:2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right. So in the kingdom of heaven, you're not going to have animals attacking us, the Israelites. All right. It tells you that in the scriptures that the beast will be in league with the beast of the field. All right. It also tells you in Isaiah, the 11th chapter, that the animals, they'll lie down together, meaning they're no longer going to eat and devour and destroy each other. All right. They're going to be tearing up these heathen and Esau, though, when we command them. But this goes to show you when wickedness is in the earth, everything is out of order. All right, it says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So even all of humanity is in a worse off estate. All right, everybody is waiting to get their hands on this devil, man. Even the dogs, And I'll come to this in Revelation 17 real quick. All right, now, hey, this started with a dog, but it's going to end in the missiles. All right, the reason why these missiles is going to be shot down on America and destroy it utterly is because all the nations are going to have finally been tired of this man's shit and his biblical prophecy ultimately. All right, Revelation 17:16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. All right, you begin with the original, the 10, the ECC, European, EEC, European Economic, let me see, I forget the last word, Slovakia. Right here, yep. The European Economic Community. Yep. And originally, it says it was created by the Treaty of Rome in 1957 upon the formation of the European Union in 1993. So this is the basis for the EU, all right, the EEC. And it originally began as 10 countries, all right, and they've divulged into many now. But these nations, them other nations, are going to rise up and fire off their rockets at America. All right, it says, thee shall hate the whore and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. All right, so this is what all this is culminating to. Everybody on planet Earth is getting tired of the white man. The dogs is tired of him. The grass is tired of him. The air is tired of him. He cannot rule here, which is why we got this video right here. All right, this is a famous video. They may take this video down because of this one, y'all. But this guy, he made a very honest statement on C-SPAN. When you look around, this is the conclusion you're supposed to come to. All right, so what I'm actually going to do, I know some of y'all are familiar with this video. I'm going to let this play from 4 minutes to about 8 minutes. He's talking, you know, he doesn't believe in the Bible. He's on that African stuff. But, you know, he's an Israelite. We're the Israelites. When he says African, just replace it for Israelites. All right, so let's let it play. This is the solution to the problem. And everybody on planet Earth knows it, all right?
Nothing to do with what kind of degree you have.
And what he was talking about, you know, I don't know exactly what year this happened, but apparently there must have recently been some shootings by the police to Jake. So he's telling everybody, look, these cops don't care. He's like, they don't care about your status in society. As long as you're a so-called, you know, he was saying African, as long as you're a black person, they want you dead. So we have to do something, right? So let's let it play.
What kind of car you have, what kind of title you have, what fraternity you belong to, what religion you belong to, they want to kill you because that is part of their plan. There are any number of reasons why they want to do that, but I'm not going to waste my time trying to figure out why they want to kill them.
And the main reason is because we have the blessing of the kingdom coming to us. Esau, Edom is jealous. All right, Salakia, y'all. I'm just do this real quick. The reason why this man is causing so much havoc and turmoil in the earth is because we obtained the blessing and he did not, and he's mad to the bone, to the soul. All right, Genesis 37, and what is that? Salakia, I'm tripping. Genesis 27 and 41. I always go to this. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. This is why he's doing everything that he's doing in the planet Earth. He'd rather destroy us in the planet Earth than to let us have our blessing. But oh well.
But I know that's what they want to do. And they want to do it in many different ways. Psychological, economic, cultural, spiritual, social, and biological, chemical, electromagnetic. They want to kill you. But they also want to make money in the process of your death. Now, I saw a brother when I was coming in, he was smoking a cigarette.
They make money in the process of destroying the planet. They're giving themselves money. It's crazy, man.
So now he's going to kill himself, but they're going to make money off of his death process. The other thing is that they want us to, if they don't kill us, like they tried to kill the brother by beating him up in New Orleans, if they don't kill us that way, or shooting like they killed the brother in Cincinnati, or like they killed Malice Green in Detroit, or like they killed Greenwich up in Pittsburgh, if they don't come out right and kill us straight, they want to get us to kill ourselves. Now, these are the only two operations on the planet. The other thing is that there's only one nigger on the planet. I never use that word. This is the first time I've used it. I don't even think that word. But there's only one nigger on the planet. And the nigger that's on the planet is the one that is destroying the water, the one that's polluting the air, the one that is exploiting people and resources. And the only nigger on the planet is the white man and the white woman. And then our people are not niggers. We are.
So Esau Edom is the true nigger. You look at that base, the word niggard. All right, he's the one who is taking and destroying and spoiling everything. All right. The scriptures tell you riches are not comely for a niggard.
Imitation niggers. Now, what we have to do is we have to devise a system or a plan for ourselves. And I said earlier that each one of you is a system. And everything that you do, every thought that you think, either you are supporting white world terror domination by your actions, what you buy, what you wear, where you go, what you eat, how you use your time. You are either supporting the white people in their process of death, or you're for African liberation. It's one or the other. And if we don't use our time...
Like I said, when he says African, just think the word Israelite. And we're almost getting to the point. I'm just letting him talk. You know, he breaking it down.
wisely, then we are engaging in a form of subtle suicide. Because as I said earlier, their system is still going on. They still have these images on TV that are going on. They're still warehousing our children in the special ed, giving them Ritalin. There are no jobs. We fill in the hospitals. So their system is not stopping. And then finally, I want to say that we need one idea. And we're not thinking about a solution to the problem. We're dealing with all these other things, but these are diversions from the solution to the problem. And
hey, what's the solution, y'all? We all know the solution. What's the solution to all the hell and the suffering that we go through here, to all of the problems here? Let's let it play.
Have to start to think about a solution to the problem so that these young brothers and sisters who are here now, who are 15, 16, and 17, are not here 25 years later talking about these same problems. Now, how do I know that the white people know that we are going to come up with a solution to the problem? I know it because they have retina scans, they have what they call racial profiling, DNA banks, and they're monitoring our people to try to prevent the one person from coming up with the one idea. And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people, because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem. Now, I don't care whether you clap or not, but I'm saying to you that we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us. And I will leave on that. So we have...
And and that's it. And that dog was trying to help solve the problem. All right, I may do a whole nother video based on this and stop it and break it down point by point that he was making. You know, I remember this video. I've seen this video some years ago. You know, but that's the reality of the situation. This man has to get from off the face of the earth. All right, before he destroys the earth and everybody in it. Let me see what's back in that Isaiah real quick. He has to be stopped, because if he doesn't get stopped, he'll fucking stop life. What is that, Isaiah 14:21? All right, 14:21. Yeah, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. All right. So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to rise up against this place by way of these different prophecies that are promised to come rain down on this bitch, man. This dude is losing his power, and he knows it, and it's almost time for him to go away. All right. So I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Orchakorash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the like Achim, Wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. I'm gonna say Shalom.